a quick word about what Kate Bush is doing here in the backing vocals. It's very, very nice. It's very light, very, very Kate Bush, to be honest. It works with her style because you've got this soft shh. She's like, je sans frontières. I can't do Kate Bush, but shh. So it's shh. And it's so soft that even the following vowel is affected. The following vowels are affected by the consonants. But in this case, it's stranger even because you hear like a shay, it should be a schwa, but it's even like shay. You've got a diphthong kind of. So it's like shay sans frontières. No comment on the sans frontières. It's just about the sh. So what she's saying is shay, shay, shay sans frontières, which is interesting because I think it might be because Kate Bush thinks of French as a soft, feminine and a musical language. It's something that affects the way we pronounce things. And if you think that French is a feminine, very soft language, you are less likely to produce the je sound correctly because you associate je to Germanic languages. But the way I would pronounce it is je sans frontières, je sans frontières, which is not very soft. It's j, je, je. And again, that's how I say game, and that's how I say I. I really like it. So yeah, je sans frontières versus je sans frontières. Very sweet, very, very light.
Okay, now I wanted to show the difference or lack of difference, so a merger between je, first person singular, I, and je, game, a game, like I'm playing a game. Je joue un jeu. Although there are mergers in modern standard French, and you would not hear a difference between je and je, you do have some regions that have differences between both. Have a softer je for I, first person, and a stronger, always stronger version for game. And so I'm going to take notes, and on the right it's going to be the one with the schwa, and on the left it's going to be the one with the e, so stronger. And the second is only game, je, and it's only going to be pronounced with the strong one, only the one on the left.
Je,
je,
je, je,
je, je,
je,
je,
je,
je.
And next we've got je as in game, and here we have total homogeneity, same pronunciation across regions.
Je,
je,
je, je,
je.
Here's the French vowel chart. I just wanted to show it to talk about schwa, the vowel right in the middle, because it is the neutral vowel, and we used to be called feminine e, feminine e, because it had this weak quality. And many people will tell you that schwa is unstressed, and that's not the quality of schwa. That's just the sound that you make when you've got your tongue and mouth in the neutral position. So it's a basically. It can be stressed. And now I find how they used to be pronounced. So I found this book, The True Principles of the French Language, in 4 parts. and it has easy rules and concise table for the true pronunciation of that language. That is a book that was intended for English speakers that wanted to learn French, and it's very precious because it tries very hard to give indications about pronunciation with, of course, only writing. And here we've got the first indication that the French distinguish 5 sorts of E's: E masculine or acute, E feminine or guttural, E open or grave, E mute, and E nasal. Not going to talk about the nasal because, of course, they are the en kind of sounds that are not relevant to je or je. But the first one is E, basically. E masculine as in strong, so it's an E, basically. You have it in the examples as donner, aimer, saler, adorer, dignité, école, édit, église, agréable, créer. So just a normal E, accent aigu, acute accent. Then we've got the interesting one, I think, the E feminine. So the feminine E is just schwa, I think. That's how they say it's schwa. And we know that because it has been, it's been described as weak. And we also have got this indication that you have it in monosyllables. Ce, de, je, le, me, ne, que, ce, te. So I suppose it was more likely to be pronounced ce, de, je, le, me, ne, que, ce, te. A bit weaker than the form I used previously. Then we've got another one that might not be very relevant, but still interesting, I think, to see how they describe it, is the open E, which is also how a linguist would probably describe it nowadays. The 18th century in terms of linguistics were very advanced when it came to those teaching methods. And finally, E is mute, which is not pronounced in the middle and end of word when it is not marked. Which is the Dictionnaire Vivant de la Langue Française, powered by the University of Chicago, is extremely precious to me because you can find some dictionaries at the time that actually had some phonetic elements for French speakers that wanted to pronounce correctly, because sometimes you came across words, you didn't know how to pronounce them, and if you didn't have a proper education, you might have shown it by not pronouncing it correctly. So here we've got Dictionnaire critique de la langue française, 1787, 1788, and we've got this information that I think is lovely. Je, for game, is a monosyllable that might have a longer form in plural. So basically you would pronounce it je, I suppose, in singular, and je in plural. It might change the quality of the sound as well. And then I've got another smoking gun for this in Traité de la prosodie française. And I made the little Roman numerals that you can see how we've got to 1736. It's just not very practical, is it? Anyway, in this, we can actually see something for French people that want to have a better elocution. This is not for foreigners. And here we find the idea that je can be pronounced differently if it's the plural version or the singular version. Anyway, we've got 3 E's in this book. He mentions 3 different types of E, and we find, of course, the E, and mute. We do have some indications in books about how it was pronounced. Interestingly, the Englishman actually perceived 5 different types of E, and the Frenchman, writing for French people, distinguished only 3. That might be an indication that socially, to actually be seen as upper class, you only needed 3 types of E, the E, and mute. And the other one might be a bit more linguistically inclined and actually noted what he perceived to be the real French accent